everyone. Thank you for joining me today. This is Diana the Paper Pineapple, and I'm going to be documenting week 26 in my 2023 Project Life album. I went ahead and printed off, well, actually, I downloaded Elle Studios June digital cards, and it's just a simple, spread of cards that you can buy. And because I kind of run out of ideas, so this week I'm like, I'm going to take it easy, and decided that I would go ahead and print off some cards. So I'll go ahead and leave the link in the description so that you can download this this collection for the month of June. And since I'm documenting June still, I thought it'd be perfect to use. So I love the bright colors. I have some stars and a couple of these little die cut pieces, the Good Life, For the Record, and I can't remember what the other one says, but there's three little snippets that you could use to put your dates on. And so I just quickly arranged my pictures and quickly arranged those onto my pictures, and I just added a couple of embellishing things, and it was a pretty simple and quick layout. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through my week. The top 4x6 picture on the left hand side is a picture of my daughter. It is sad, but it unfortunately has become a tradition. My daughter, she's in cheer, and she struggles with ingrowns in her toes, and her cheer shoes are really narrow, and she's been doing cheer for a long time now, and it seems to be something that always happens to her. So this week she happened to have an appointment to remove one of them, and so that is the picture below. Is a picture of her in her seat. They've already removed them, and so now she's just waiting to wait it out. So I decided to add that picture with that, because you document the good and the bad, right? The following picture on the left hand side is a picture of my son. It had just been his birthday, and a tradition here is we do birthday pancakes for their birthdays, and so I didn't get a chance to put that in last week's spread, so I went ahead and added it to this spread. And I'm actually using and this picture right here, I'm using my what's it called again, the Misty stamp platform, and I'm documenting this card here, or embellishing this card. Used a stamp set from Everyday Explorers. Let's see if I have them here on hand. I think one is called, the one that I use here, The Best Quoted, and that is the August of 2018. And then I went ahead and adhered that little picture. It's a picture of a mangonada, and they are so amazing. They're so delicious, especially during the summertime. It's very refreshing. So I decided to use that card for that picture. And then on the bottom below there is a picture. I kind of made it into a Polaroid. It's a picture of my husband and I on date night, and we decided to go to catch a movie and go out to eat to a new place that we've never been. It's called Mad Duck, and so I did put a little picture there on the side, and I went ahead and used that card there, and I ended up using Studio Calico alpha stickers. They're really tiny, which was good enough to put because it fit in my card there. And then I do decide to add a stamp, the date stamp at the bottom with my rolling date stamp. And then I do decide to add, I kind of got ahead of myself here. I don't know, did you guys struggle putting your pictures in the pockets? For some reason, I always struggle putting them in. I don't know, maybe my cards is just too big or my picture's too big, but I always have to trim them a little more. Sometimes they make the pockets, the protector sheets, the pockets a little too small, so I feel like I'm always having to trim them down. Even though I measure out my cards 3x4s, sometimes they're just not true to size. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Studio Calico alpha stickers to spell out Mad Duck, and then there's a picture of our food, which I like to do. I like to document the things that we eat and new things that we try out. I ended up trying out I believe it's their fish tacos, and then my husband ordered a chicken and brie sandwich. Pretty good. What we like to do is we like to share. So he will split his sandwich and I will give him a taco, and we each have, you know, a little bit of something. And yeah, we love that. We love sharing, and then you get the both of both worlds. So yeah, for this other picture here, I decided that I would use a paper clip. I really like this aqua one and decided to put it on the side so I wouldn't cover up my face. And then I just adhere that to the 4x6 here. These two 4x6 papers are from, I believe they're from Citrus Twist or Cocoa Daisy. I'm not sure. One or the other. And I just thought that they had kind of similar colors, and I thought this will be good enough to put in to add, because the Elle Studios June digital cards does not come with 4x6s. They just give you a couple 3x4s and a couple of little die cuts that you can print out and cut. So I just, you know, took out things from my stash there and put those in. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump on to the other side. The top picture is a picture of my son. I've been raving about this sushi place. It's called Wasabi on Fire, and it is really good. Their sushi is amazing, and I order the same sushi roll because it's my favorite. It's called the Yoda, and it's so good. And so for my son, for his birthday, I told him I would treat him out to lunch, and so I did. And then I took him out for a birthday gift, to take him out to go buy things that he wanted. So he wanted to go to Best Buy, and we bought a couple things that he liked, and yeah, I called that good. And on the right side of that is a journaling card, which I will journal my both cards. I usually leave the journaling for the end. And then the pictures in the middle row there is a picture of my husband. We have a Traeger now, and he made two slabs of ribs, and he tried two different kinds of, well, one was a marinade, and then the other one was a rub, and they came out so delicious, guys. If you guys don't own a Traeger, oh my gosh, I definitely recommend it. Everything that you put in it tastes so good, and it's just delicious. So here he is just cutting up the ribs for us, and very yummy. And on the right hand side there is a picture of a mask, because I love me time, and this one happens to be a juicy pineapple mask, and which I love. And then the bottom picture is a picture of my daughter. They had their cheer camp, so that's I think it's a 3-day cheer camp thing, and it's like an all-day event, and they, you know, do, you know, exercises and warm-ups, conditioning. They do stunting. They learn all these new cheers. And there's this group called All American, and they come and they show the girls different techniques and stuff. And then they have, like, you know, like little competitions amongst themselves, which I will talk about that probably for the following week, because I have a lot to share for that week. But this is, and every day of their cheer camp, they had different a uniform to wear for it. So this day it was a black top with a white skirt, and they look super cute. And they had their own bows that they would wear as well. It's very, very, all the girls all have to be the same. So it's just, they're very picky about that stuff. I didn't know. So here I am just journaling for my daughter's cheer camp. And these are pictures of her and her besties, Sophia and Alyssa. And I did end up using another set of stamps. I believe it's called Life Lately, and it's also by Everyday Explorers. These are I seem to always gravitate towards these two stamp sets because they're very, you could use them for like almost anything, like the currently's, like at this moment, real life, everyday, you know. I love those that are very versatile that you can use for several things. So I went ahead and finished my journaling, popped those in the pockets, and I believe I called this good. It was a week that was pretty easy. I mean, not too much photos, but it was definitely enough to document for the week. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys like it. If you do, give it a like, and if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys are having an awesome summer, and yeah, hope you guys see you guys in the next crafty video. See you soon. Bye, guys.